What's a penny? That's not much. It's an oversized penny. But let me show you what my website revenue looks like in just about real time with my tip jar. Whether I walk over here and say to Harlan, hey, how you doing? Whether I got to go out and take a potty break, if I'm eating, if I'm sleeping, if I'm playing with my children, if I'm spending the money I'm making, that just keeps going on. Am I so great? No. Ding! I need a sound effect to go with that. It's not because I'm so great. It's because Google has got an incredible program that anybody can tap into. Anybody can do this. Anybody. I cannot emphasize that enough. Anybody can do this. What this led to was something that I didn't expect. You know how life gives you those little gotchas, those little turns? I'm sitting at my computer watching this revenue come in. How many know who Chris Pirillo is? Anybody know Chris Pirillo? He's got a popular site called LockerGnome.com. It's very, very geeky, technical-oriented site. Well, I know Chris, and I sent him an instant message, and I said, man, you got AdSense on your website all messed up, dude. You got to do this, and do this, and do this, and make these changes. And he said, yeah, you know, if I have time. So I didn't know if he was going to do it or not. You know how your little instant messenger goes, bling, when you get a message come in? Next day, bling, from Chris, all capital letters, exclamation points, dude! He didn't have to say another word. I knew exactly what he had done. Exactly. And I got to tell you, it has, since that day, he has totally changed his whole business model, and it is very AdSense focused. You saw my numbers, think those were impressive? I don't know exactly how much Pirillo is making, but it's a lot more than that. Way more, because he's got a lot more traffic. I know another guy, his name is Tim Carter, AskTheBuilder.com. Tim is like the Bob Vila of the web, home improvement. You know, when you try to do that crown molding, you know, and put it up yourself, and then your wife says, "You're doing it wrong. Get some help." And you're scrambling in the middle of the night to get it fixed. You go to Tim's site and you do a search for crown molding and you download his ebook. Tim was just a case study for the Google AdSense team last month. That's how impressed they were. They put him up for all to see. He's making way over $40,000 a month with quality content. So to continue the story, Chris and a few others, I gave them some tips about what to do. They all started making money. They said, hey, Joel, why don't you put this down in an ebook? I'm kind of slow. Okay, an ebook. You know, what am I going to do with that? I said, you can sell it. Oh, well, there's an idea. There's a thought. So in January of last year, wow, it's almost been a year. January last year, I came out with a 76-page ebook, What Google Never Told You About Making Money with AdSense. I put it in, I wrote it, put it into a PDF, got my merchant account set up to sell it, had a sales letter put together, which was really, I needed copy. Really, seriously, you guys could have really helped me then. And I figure, well, if I, you know, sell 50 copies of this, I'm going to be thrilled. At that time, it went for $79 each. Put it for sale. Somebody affiliates with me, Paul Myers. Thank you very much. Sends it out to his list. Before you know it, my email's going, sale, sale, sale. They were just coming in. I had no idea that the demand would be so high. The ebook is now in its second edition. Thousands of copies have been sold. I'm sure a good many copies have also been stolen. I found it on one of those free peer-to-peer trading networks last week. But people who steal from you, they're never going to buy anyway. You know, sometimes my thinking is, you know, if you need it that bad that you need to stoop to thievery to get it, then I hope it makes a difference in your life. Now, if I see it somewhere big, I'm assuming. So I am the accidental AdSense expert. And life has a way of throwing you those curveballs, right? you don't always know what's going to happen. And I'm certainly not reluctant. I'm enjoying it. And what I really love is teaching people now how they can make more money with AdSense as well. In fact, I had somebody earlier came to me and told me that they got my ebook early on, and they multiplied their revenue as a result of it. So that thrills me, to be able to help people make more money.